Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to another special edition of the Penalty Box with your host, Kalal Oakman. Tonight's special edition is the AHL-themed Penalty Box. That's right, I'm talking specifically about the AHL in this episode. No NHL news. I might make fun of Vancouver, but then again, look at their scores. Who wouldn't? But I'm going to be talking about the AHL, specifically standings, scores, team leaders, other interesting aspects of what's going on in the NHL, and also some other rules, infractions, and a bunch of bullshit that's going on in the AHL right now. Hey, you asked for it, folks. Fans wanted to hear more about the AHL. We're here to please. So you may not like what we have to say, but then again, I don't really care. It's my show. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This is for you, AHL. There has been some hiccups, if you want to call them, some issues. First, you had guys demanding trades because they're the princesses of ice hockey. I want to go here, I want to go there. Yeah. And now you have players who don't want to follow the rules. And their owners go, they're just rookies. They don't need to follow the rules. It's okay. We'll give them a second chance. No. You want to play in the VHL, that's the NHL and AHL combined, you're going to need to play by the rules. Rules are rules. No more of this, I know, I'm a rookie, I don't know any rules. Cut me some slack. That ends now. If you don't like it, resign. But if you don't resign, you stay, then you want to play by the rules. I'm not going to break down every single rule for you, but I am going to state the obvious. And it's obvious to me that you need to go into the forums and read the damn rules. Every single player in the AHL, and in the NHL for that matter, needs to read and understand the rules. For when you step onto the ice, right before your game, you are taking this nice piece of paper with a pen and signing your name in the bottom saying, I understand the rules. I will adhere to the rules. I will play to the letter of the rules. No excuses. Welcome to a zero-tolerance league. No excuses means no excuses. No, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to board play that guy. Or, I had no idea the RB slap shot in the offensive zone was not against the rules. Or, oh my God, I didn't know you couldn't do a wraparound. No. Okay? This isn't kindergarten. This isn't mites. This isn't juniors. This isn't, the OHL or the Quebec Major Junior League. No. This is the VHL. Whether you play in the AHL or the NHL, it's the same rules for everybody, including you. Now, come on. What's the problem? There shouldn't be a problem. Now, there are other issues in the AHL, such as teams not being able to put enough guys on the ice. Well, contact your ownership group. There's guys in the NHL that have played their 3 games already that week that could possibly come down and help out the AHL club. They don't have to be, it's not going to be like NASCAR where every single Nextel Cup guy is going to go down to the Nationwide Series and race, but you never know. Every once in a while, you might see a big name go down to the AHL and help out his AHL affiliate. It'd be fun. I can name a couple players that would like to do it and go and have some fun. I know of a couple people that have. So, contact your ownership group. Don't use it as an excuse. Try to get those games in. If you can't fill a roster, contact your GM or your owner. See what you can do. But remember, this is a business. So don't be complaining because one of your guys got called up to the big leagues to play a game. The big leagues is where it counts. They're playing for the big cup. Not saying anything's wrong with the AHL. Don't get me wrong. The AHL is very important, and it should be successful. However, NHL does come first, and you're going to have to understand that. So if you get called up to the NHL, more power to you. I hope you stay. I hope you do well. But if you get sent back down, don't take it personally. Don't say, I wasn't good enough. No, maybe they just didn't have enough roster space for you. Maybe they got a guy that's inactive and that's on the way out, and they're going to make room for you. Or maybe they just need you for that one game. No need to cry and bitch and moan. You get your shot. You will. So, little refresher course, just to touch up on things. Remember, Follow the rules. Know the rules. Breathe the rules. If you're questioning the rules, go reread the rules. Make sure you know and understand them. If you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, feel free to talk to your ownership group, or feel free to contact a representative from the league through the Players Association, or send a private message to the BOG, the Board of Governors. Okay? Don't sit there and send hate mail or hate messages to other people. Don't tell a captain of another team that he's a blah, 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 because you don't agree with the fact that he's playing by the rules. I'm not going to name any names, but I have heard incidents where other players from other teams are contacting their opponent's captain and chewing them out because they weren't ready, they didn't have enough guys, they didn't do this. If you know you're not going to have enough guys for a game and you don't want to forfeit, contact the other team. Say, hey, we're missing a guy. Could we reschedule, or could you wait like a half hour for this guy to get home? I know he's going to be here. He's just running a little late. Show a little courtesy. Don't wait 20 minutes and go, he's running late. We'll be there in 15 minutes. Doesn't work that way. Game starts when the game is supposed to start. Now, if a guy's running late before game start, common courtesy. Send a message. Ask. If you ask, you shall receive. But if you assume and you demand, you get nothing. Remember. All right? We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back. Now for the standings in the AHL. We'll start things off in the Eastern Conference. In the Eastern Conference, the Toronto Marlies are 11-3-0, followed by the Rochester Americans 11-4, the Scranton Penguins at 10-5, the Providence Bruins at 10-3-2. They are tied in points with the Marlies. However, the Marlies have more victories. The Sound Tigers are 9-4-2, and the Norfolk Admirals are 9-5-1. The River Rats are 8-4-3. The Hamilton Bulldogs are 6-8-1. The Binghamton Senators 6-8-1. The Chicago Wolves 5-7-3. Lowell Devils 6-8-0. Portland Pirates 4-9-1, and Adirondack Phantoms 3-9-2. Hershey Bears 3-10-1, and the Hartford Wolfpack have yet to win a game, 0-14. In the Western Conference, you have the Falcons at 13-1-1, San Antonio Rampage 12-3-0, the Grand Rapids Griffins 9-4-2, Worcestershire Sharks 11-2-2, the Manchester Monarchs 9-4-2, Milwaukee Admirals 9-5-1, followed by the Houston Aeros at 9-5-1, Texas Stars 8-4-1, Faroe Rivermen 7-3-2, Lake Erie Monsters 6-5-4, Abbotsford Heat 7-5-1, Manitoba Moose 6-7-2. Show your big boys how to score, will you please? Rockford Ice Hogs 5-9-1, Syracuse Crunch 3-11-1, and the Oakland Seals 2-10. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And now for the individual stat leaders. The goals. You have K. Martin from the Monarchs at 16 goals, followed by Luke Lick of the Springfield Falcons at 15. For assists, you got Blissful Blue from the Springfield Falcons at 13, tied with Howdy Headhunter with 13. He's also tied with a bunch of people at 13, followed by 12, 11, blah, 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 blah. And for the goalies, as far as wins, Wumbo from the Springfield Falcons with 8. Losses, Doyle from the Monarchs with 5. Shutouts, Cobra Snake for the Providence Bruins with 2. Chewbacca has 0 goals against. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. This has been a special Penalty Box edition for the AHL. Remember, we'll see you at center ice when the puck drops. Good night.